Hey YouTube, it's Angie. So this is basically a pregnancy test update. I did originally upload a live pregnancy test video, and it was so early in the morning and I'm so new at doing this that I made an incredibly long video, and a lot of it was me walking my phone around, not focusing on the pregnancy test at all, and me trying to see what the test said in a different light. It was so ridiculous. I had to take it down because I didn't want to waste anybody's time with it. So I figured I'd record this, and yeah, so let me tell you what happened. I took the test and it was a big fat negative. But it was weird when I tilted it to an angle in a certain kind of a light. It seemed to have would look like the remnants of a line. I mean, it's not anything that I'd brag to Bill or my mom or anybody to and say, hey, I'm pregnant. It wasn't something that you could clearly see at all. Like, it was really, really difficult to see this. So I'm sorry for the way I look. I just woke up from an hour nap. I never, ever, ever take power naps. Ever. They're like impossible for me to do. So anyway, yeah. So that was that. And I'm thinking that if I'm not pregnant, then I'm going to just go ahead and get some blood tests done to see what my hormonal levels are. But I just have this really eerie feeling that I am pregnant and that it's just not picking it up yet. And that's bugging me. Supposedly, I was 12 DPO yesterday, and it was first morning urine. So I'm wondering if I'm even 12 DPO yet, because the ovulation the way that I'm detecting my ovulation period is through a calendar, not through any other methods. I'm not taking OPKs or taking temps or anything like that. So it's a little harder for me to know exactly when I'm ovulating. But I'm pretty sure it's right around that time period that is marked in the calendar. So I'm not sure if it was too soon or I don't know what. Maybe the levels just aren't strong enough. But yeah, so technically my period's due tomorrow. It's usually on time or a couple days late. That's typical for me to be a couple days late. So I'm not going to get too excited if my period doesn't come tomorrow. But I just checked my cervix, and I have to say it feels elongated, and and how do I describe it? It was so low that I only had to go past my second knuckle on my middle finger before I found it. Like, it was really easy to find, and it's not usually that easy to find with me. So I'm wondering, is it normal for your cervix to be like that before your period? Is it normal for your cervix to be like that if you're pregnant? Is it just normal in general? I'm not too sure. I never used to really check my cervix that much, but I use the little cup liners when I do my period for my period. And usually when I use it, I don't usually go inspecting my cervix, but I have a roundabout idea of where it normally is, because I have to insert those little cups, and the cup forms a seal around my cervix. And that's how it catches all of the fluid from, your period. And it was really low. I mean, it feels low, and it doesn't even, it feels bigger than usual, elongated. The softness aspect of it's hard to tell, because like I said, I don't usually inspect my cervix. I did inspect it a few weeks ago, basically right after my supposed ovulation, and It definitely was a lot harder to reach. It was definitely a lot smaller, and it was definitely a lot firmer. But I don't know the cycle of your cervix throughout a normal cycle. So I just don't really know, and I want some input. I want some girls to comment on cervical positioning and the way it's supposed to feel, and if it's, like, just, I don't really know. And if I'm getting false negatives, or if there's just not enough in my urine to catch a positive, I just want to know what the deal is. Am I just imagining that I'm pregnant, or what? But I mean, I never take power naps. And now when I get tired, it's like I get hit with the sleepy stick. Like, I'll be fine. I'll have full energy. Like, now I'm actually waking up in the morning with energy. Like, I'm able to get up out of bed and function, and I'm feeling more like myself in the mornings. But all of a sudden, like, maybe an hour after lunchtime, by like 1 to 2 o'clock, it feels like somebody took a stick and just knocked me upside the head, and I just want to pass out. Today, I just took a freaking power nap, and I woke up feeling nauseous as shit, and now I'm nauseous for I don't know how long. Yesterday I was nauseous the whole night till I went to sleep. So, I just think this is just all really, really weird. My body's acting really, really weird, and if I'm not pregnant, I don't know what's wrong with me, and I'm concerned. So, please someone comment and let me know that I'm not crazy. I'm not the only one who has weird symptoms like this, doesn't end up pregnant. I mean, I'm not as young as I was with my son, and, I'm pushing closer to 30 now. I'm just concerned, and, listen, if I'm not pregnant, I'm okay with that. I don't have to get pregnant right away. This is our first cycle trying. So if I'm not pregnant, I'm okay. That's not that big of a deal. But I'm just concerned because of the way my body's been acting. And if I'm not pregnant, then I don't know, I'm really concerned. So anyway, my period's due tomorrow. I'm going to test again tomorrow on a first response. This one I'll record, and I will actually, I'll record it right. I won't be a moron with it. But hopefully I'll get a positive just for my own peace of mind, because if I don't get a positive tomorrow, I'm going to start testing like a crazy person, I know, and I'm going to go out and buy another 3-pack, and I'm going to test the next 3 days in a row. So I just don't want to turn into one of those people that tests like constantly, because from what I know of, I don't have any issues conceiving. I don't have any uterine or ovarian problems. When I was a kid, I was a little prone to ovarian cysts. I don't have that problem anymore. So, I don't know. I am feeling like a basket case about this, because I feel so sure that I'm pregnant. My cervix is really, really weird. I'm talking really weird. I don't know. I hope I'm just not crazy and just like coming up with all these symptoms in my head to support the idea of me wanting to get pregnant. I don't know. Am I crazy? I hope I'm not crazy. Someone tell me I'm not crazy, please. Anyway, I have to, oh God, look at me. I look like a freaking, oh God, yuck. My hair's all sticking up. Ugh. I have to go make dinner. My poor son. He's just sitting out there playing video games while mommy takes a nap. He's like, he came in, he's like, asking me some question. I just was like, because he woke me up. And he's like, Mom, you're so sleepy. Get up. I just like rolled over. I did not want to move. But then once he woke me up, I was all nauseous. So it's kind of keeping me up now. I went to the bathroom, checked my cervix, and gosh, my cervix was weird. It felt like it was practically hanging out of my vagina. I just like stuck my finger in a little bit, and at first I jammed my finger all the way up like I usually do. I usually have to try to go like push my finger past my bottom knuckle, like the knuckle of my hand, you know, that knuckle. I usually have to go that far in. And when I did that, I couldn't find anything, so I started to slide down, and it was like all the way down, like to the second knuckle of my middle finger, that second knuckle right there. I was like, what? and it was like all long and weird looking and felt kind of soft and real slimy. I was just like, what is going on with my cervix? So I wanted to create this video. Let me know that I'm not crazy, and comment below, and please subscribe, okay? Alright, so you'll see my video tomorrow, my live pregnancy test. And thanks for watching.